So here we are with the third lecture on the paleontological evidences in favor of evolution. Earlier we have discussed two lectures regarding the paleontological evidences. You already know that paleontological evidence are the fossil evidence in favor of evolution. So far as the definition of the fossils and the types of fossils, we have discussed about that. In this very lecture, there's a remaining portion of the paleontological evidences, that is the missing links. It is the missing links. What are basically missing links? Missing links are, they are fossils showing characters of two different but related group of organisms. So the missing links, they are the fossil evidences. They are the fossils of the past organisms which show characters between two different groups of organisms, but the criteria is that those two different groups of organisms are evolutionarily related with one another. That's how we define the missing links. Now we will discuss the types of the missing links. There are many types of the missing links, or there are many missing links we have found. The first missing link is this is the missing link or missing links. So the missing link, first we discuss, it is the Semuria. This missing link was found in the Permian period. It was found in the Permian period. And this missing link shows characters of two different groups of organisms, means it shows characters of the amphibians on one hand and the reptiles on the other hand. So Semeria, the Permian fossil, it showed characters of two different but related groups of organisms, means it showed characters of amphibians as well as those of the reptiles. Now what it suggests us, what makes us understand evolution by paleontological evidences, it is that it means that this group of organisms, that's the reptiles, this group of organisms, that's the reptiles, they have evolved from this group of organisms which we call as amphibians. So it simply explains that basically the reptiles have evolved from the amphibians during the evolutionary course. That's why Semuria shows some characters of amphibians and some characters of reptiles. So this was the first fossil evidence, or the first missing link. Now the second missing link is the thermomorphs. The second name of the thermomorphs is the pelycosaurs. You can also call them as pelycosaurs. This is the second type of the missing link. So thermomorphs or pelycosaurs, they show some characters, these fossil evidences show some characters of the reptiles, and on the other hand they show some characters of mammals. So the pelycosaurs or thermomorphs are the missing links between the reptiles and the mammals. They show characters, some of those of the reptilian characters and some of the mammalian characters. It means that this group of organisms we call as mammals have evolved from this group of organisms we call as reptiles. It's very much simple. So again we say the Semuria makes us to understand that the reptiles have evolved from the amphibians, and the pelycosaurs or the thermomorphs make us understand that basically the mammals have got evolved from the reptiles. So these are the two types of the fossil evidences. Now let's come on the third type of the fossil evidence, that is the toothed birds. Toothed birds. When you have understood in your 11th class the class Aves, the modern birds are not toothed. They are toothless birds. They are modern birds. But we have some fossil evidences of toothed birds. For example, the very famous example